Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvena here with Mike Godwin. We're going to preview the semifinals in the A Division and then the quarterfinals of the B Division. This is probably going to be our best preview show ever because I said so.
Probably. And then we decided to make Dan's suspension a little long, at least 1 week longer.
He deserved it,
yeah, no.
you know. And Catalina's still in the playoffs, so he said they've been winning since he hasn't been coming on the show.
And if they lose, he still won't come on the show because he won't want to hear us.
Yeah, but Dan always makes it to the finals.
But
and they win the finals when he goes on vacation.
Yeah, he has to go on vacation for them to win.
So, but let's get started, Mike. Let's start with the A Division. In the semifinals, we have a great semifinals.
Yeah, I can't wait for this.
Probably the best semifinals I've seen.
Probably, yeah. It's got to be.
It's got to be the best.
Yeah.
We have the Crew going up against Best Squad. Best Squad is playing some of their best basketball right now.
I like that. Best Squad's playing their best basketball, huh? So is the Crew, though. So.
Well, the Crew's they're consistent. They're always playing.
Yeah,
they're always playing really good basketball.
They're consistently the best. So, I can't go against the Crew. I just can't.
You want to give a score?
Something inside me just tells me, like, you're not allowed to go against the Crew. They're way too good. It's going to be a close game. Crew's going to win by 7. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a, not low scoring, but not high scoring, like medium scoring.
So, what did you say the score was going to be? They're going to win by 7? Like,
it's going to be like
in the 60s?
Yeah, like 64 to 57, something like that.
Okay. Now, what's the matchup you're looking forward to seeing in this game?
Whoever can try and stop Tone. Whoever guards Tone, that's the matchup.
Who's going to guard him?
I don't know. Elliot Savage, maybe? He's the best defender, right?
Yeah, he made all defensive team. He has to be.
So, but the only problem is Tone's a little taller than him.
Yeah. I'm looking to see how, I mean, the Crew likes to keep the pressure on the entire game. They don't score a ton of points. So I have a feeling that they're going to be able to keep Tyre Hudson in check to some degree.
Oh, yeah, they got plenty of defense. Corbin can...
So, but, I mean, the way they were shooting last game, they were lights out. Timon was coming on the court, hitting threes. Elliot Savage, I'm trying to remember what noise they were yelling. It was pretty funny. But they outshot Triple Threat. And I don't think I've ever seen a team do that before. So if they can stay hot, I think they have a chance to knock off the Crew.
Yeah, of course. If you're hot like that, of course you have a chance to knock them off. But
so, I'm assuming...
Is it realistic
I'm assuming that Timon's going
to stay that hot?
I'm assuming Timon's going to have everyone there. Whole Savages, maybe is Lamar Short's going to show up? I think so. It's playoff time, semifinals.
I saw Brian Lesher was there.
He's back. He's
back. Helps on the boards.
Look for Brian Polk. Hit a bunch. I mean, both teams are so deep. But I'm going with Best Squad. And
don't do it.
I'm going with Best Squad. And, it's kind of, I think these teams come in at, what, 1-3? 1-4? 1-4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The 1-4. So it would be an upset.
5, I think. No, yeah, 1-4.
1-4. Yeah. It goes out of the top 4 teams. The top 3 out of the top 4 made to the semis.
Are you just saying that because you want to start like our fans up?
No, I'm saying it because I saw Best Squad play. I'm not taking anything away from the Crew. I saw them play too in a really tough game against STP.
You sound like Skip Bayless.
You sound ridiculous right now, just saying something.
You do, honestly. You just say what the nation, aka our fans, don't want to hear.
And we have the best fans, don't we?
Whatever they don't want to hear, you say.
I'm pretty sure everyone on the Best Squad wants to hear this.
Yeah, of course they do.
So the only one I'm getting upset right now is Lucky. I know Lucky's
going to be defending champ.
I'm going Best Squad. They're going to win this game. I think in order for Best Squad to win this, though, I think it's going to have to be in the 70s.
Yeah.
And I think Best Squad's going to win this game. And I don't know if any team ever puts up 70 against the Crew, but I'm going to say 71 to 69.
Nope. 64-57 Crew.
We'll find out. Next up, in our other A Division matchup for semifinals, we have Tigers going against WSI Like, what team in the league right now is hotter than WSI? They didn't just beat Drunk Monkey.
Yeah.
They didn't just beat them. We're talking 20 points.
Well, the way you were talking, best squad higher than them.
There's different games.
Yeah. I don't know who's going to win this one.
I know. I mean, we already heard Rock's not coming.
There.
RJ, RJ already put the check in the mail, so everything's good there.
I did hear that.
But Tigers do have the reigning MVP in the A division.
The reigning
Marky D. And they have a former MVP in Corey Lemons.
Is it defending? No,
No, because last season it was Danny.
Okay,
He won 2 seasons ago.
Right.
Yeah.
So they got a team full of MVPs, basically.
Well, they have 2.
Yeah, that's how many?
That's
other
more
teams
than
have
most
2
other teams.
MVPs.
Yeah, no other team left has 2
That's enough for
MVPs.
them to win. It is. And Rock could have easily gotten an MVP in this league.
But Rock's not going to be there this weekend.
I know, but I'm just saying they could potentially have had 3 MVPs. So that's just how good they are. All those guards. So I'm going to pick Tigers.
What's your score?
Now this is going to be a high score. Tigers are going to win. I think they're going to win by 12, 84-72.
472.
Jermaine Daniels already. He wants that GM of the year. He told me.
Well, if they can somehow pull it out, he might
I
get
told him they have to at least make the final for me to consider.
Now, we're going with, WSI coming off a huge win against Drunk Monkey, who Drunk Monkey made to the semis last season. And
Made to the finals last season.
I mean, the finals last season. The season before that, they won the championship.
The season before that, they won it.
And WSI has been one of the only 2 teams to knock them out of the playoffs in the last 3 seasons.
So you're telling me that WSI is okay if they lose this weekend because they knocked off the defending or 2-time defending champion.
Champ went a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm going WSI in this one. And it's because, like, when I predicted them to beat Drunk Monkey, and they did, I just had that feeling about WSI this season. It may change when it goes to the championship, but for one more week, as of right now, I'm going with Mike Hubbard and the boys. That's who I'm going with.
Okay.
That's probably,
Probably
Mike's probably watching it live right now.
I just heard
Just
the
calling in.
prediction.
He's probably just like, good pick, Dave. And you know what? It's going to be, final score is going to be 68 to 67.
Oh, close one. Buzzer beater?
Yes.
Yeah.
Buzzer beater.
By who?
Let's go with RJ.
RJ.
RJ's going to hit it.
Okay. He put the check in the mail and he's going to hit the buzzer beater.
Yeah, he's just doing everything
He's doing
for him this
it all,
week.
huh?
He's doing it all for him.
Okay.
So there you have it.
So you have best squad, WSI final. I have a Crew and Tigers.
Crew and
final.
Tigers. There's a chance that you could be completely wrong.
There's a chance, a slim chance, but
That's going to wrap up our picks this week.
yeah.
We have these 2 teams play. Crew and Best Squad is here at HAC at 6:30. Tigers and WSI are here at HAC at 4:30. Come on out, check out this great game, and then we'll have the B Division quarterfinals going on, before, after, and that kind of stuff. And then following week, championship.
Yes.
Can't wait. Great games this weekend. Thanks for checking us out. Anything from you, Mike?
Nothing from me.
All right, we'll see you guys on Sunday. Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvanna here with Mike Godwin. We're going to be previewing the B Division quarterfinals. Mike, this is going to be the best show we've done all season.
Probably, yeah.
Best with capitals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Capital B, yes.
And this is probably the video we should probably say that the B Division that Dan still not here.
Yeah, Dan. I mean,
We extended his suspension by 1 more week.
it was well deserved.
Yeah. Do you think he watches us
Dan?
on the suspension?
Yeah, probably a couple times.
Yeah, he misses it. I bet he does.
I bet he does his own video and then just kind of chops himself in on the side
then watches.
and has like a conversation with us while we're talking right here.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Typical Dan. So, first up, should we start talking about holding on faculty? I think we have
Why
to.
not? Yeah.
It's right at the top
Oh,
here.
yeah.
We have the #1 seeded Hog Mob going up against the Faculty.
The 8 seed.
Now, Mike, I want to give you a little bit of history. Hog Mob won the division,
Mm-hmm.
okay? But out of the past, I think 8 division winners, 4 of them have went home after they got their division trophy.
Yeah.
So there's a 50% chance.
Is that proven?
Yeah, it's fact. It's fact.
It's
I looked it
fact?
up. I looked it up.
Okay.
There's a 50% chance that Hog Mob loses this game.
I mean, I can't argue with those odds, but I mean, that sounds like a fact. 50% chance.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Faculty has the B Division MVP in John Rodriguez.
And Jeff Lawson is he's just getting hot right now.
He's just starting to heat up.
His last 2 games, he's averaged 30 a game. So if I were Hog Mob, they better come up with a defensive scheme for both of them. If they shut down both of them, you got me.
And what about the career B Division assist leader? Me.
There's just too many weapons on this team.
And we didn't even talk about Paul, who I think is #2 lifetime points, and Jeff Lawson's #1 in the B Division.
And Con Gordon, I mean, that guy is hustles. He's a hustler.
And I'll say it when we talk about ACC's B team, but don't worry, Tavon.
He's okay.
Colin's okay. Homie's all right.
He's okay.
That was a great comment. But no, I mean, if I'm Hog Mob, on paper, I don't see how I can win this game. On paper.
What?
Just you look at the resumes of everyone on the Faculty.
Exactly. Just defending champs. Did we add that? No.
No, we didn't even talk about it.
Defending champs.
This Faculty team kind of reminds me of like when the Lakers added like Karl Malone and Gary Payton to their team, and you're like, man, they're gonna have a really good season and win another championship, but they didn't. So that's where we open the door for Hog Mob to beat us.
Yep.
To beat the Faculty.
We're old and washed up.
Yeah. I mean, me leading the league, lifetime in assists. It just means I've been here for a long time.
Yep.
Long time.
Been around a long
Paul
time.
and Jeff Lawson. I mean, their points per game don't really pop out at you this season, but they've just been around for a long time.
Yep. It's like Kobe. He's gonna pass Jordan in his points, but in how many more years? 5? 5 more years it took him?
Yeah, so
He's been around a long time.
Now
Comes back and haunts you.
Dave Sadowski, I think he probably thinks he doesn't even have to worry about the Faculty though, right?
I'm sure he is.
I mean, we know how confident Dave is.
Yeah,
He's probably sitting there. He's like,
sure. If I know Dave, like I think I know Dave, I'm sure he's got a wager on the game.
you think maybe he's going to rest some players
Hopefully.
this week
That'll help us.
to get ready?
I would say rest the Church Brothers, if anything.
Yeah, because
Rest.
just to give us a chance, because we've never beat a team that has 2 guys over 6'4".
We've never beat a team that has one guy.
We struggle when there's size on the other side.
Yeah.
Even though we have the leading rebounder in the league in John Rodriguez.
And he's like, what, 5'11", 6 foot?
I don't even know if he's that.
Yeah.
Maybe with heels on.
What's your score of this game?
I'm going to go, my score is going to be... oh, you know what? Something else we forgot to mention?
What?
Hog Mob is the best defensive team going up against the best offensive team in the Faculty. How many points do we average? Like 77 or something?
78 or something like that.
78 per game. And Hog Mob gives up what?
50, maybe?
So, something's got to give there.
I've always been taught offense wins championship.
I mean, defense is just so boring.
No, it is. Who wants to see a defense?
We might not even play defense this game. They can go get their bucket, we'll go get ours.
They can get a layup, we'll shoot a 3.
Let's just not go back on defense. The whole game. John can play defense himself.
Every 2 they make, we'll make a 3. We'll end up winning. Easy.
Yeah, and if they want to play zone, if we go up 2-0, that's how the score's going to end.
Yep, you gotta play man.
Yep, gotta play man on
Hard
us.
to sort this out.
So, final score, I'm just going to go right with the averages. You got to play by the averages this week. I'm going to go the Faculty 78, and I think Hog Mob scores like 52 points a game. something 56, 60 maybe. So I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Hog Mob 61.
You know what, Dave? I could not agree with you more. I agree. 78 to 61.
So if we both pick the faculty, there's a 100% chance the faculty's going to win.
Absolutely.
So Hog Mob, even though you're number 1 seed, you're still going to get a trophy this Sunday. We're going to give you the division trophy. And then, you know, you heard what we said, so you don't have to even stick around and play the game if you don't want.
Yeah.
I just go home.
And you can come next week and watch us in the semifinals and finals.
I mean, faculty's looking to go back-to-back.
Yeah. Who isn't?
And what do we have, 6 on the roster?
Yes.
We didn't even mention we're doing this for Lakia.
6 or 7 or something.
Lakia, who, you know, suffered a serious knee injury early in the season. We're playing for her.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You think we hit our quota on faculty time?
Yeah, we're up there.
All right. Next up. Oh, and that game's at 7:30, by the way, so all the faculty fans that want to come out.
Get here early.
Hog Mob has a pretty big following there, don't they? Yeah, real big following. Next up, we have at 8:30, Catalina versus Team Doc. Now, I saw Dan Schultz. I don't want to let this go. You know, I didn't comment on it on the Facebook page because I'd rather say it face-to-face through video to Dan. Dan went on there and said, you know, I think we said they were going to get blown out. He said blown out, eh? Or something like that on the Facebook page. Offered our prediction.
Yeah, he always comes with this slick remark.
I don't know why he didn't say
after the
before.
fact,
It's
though.
always after.
He doesn't have a confidence.
Me, I make the prediction before. And you know what? I let him get away with it. I didn't battle back. I let it go.
We're wrong sometimes.
I let it go.
He just wants to be always right because he'll only comment after.
Yeah.
So when he's right, so everyone thinks.
And if he didn't comment, or if he, you know, if they lost and they got killed, he wouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, he wouldn't have gone on and, like, you know, beat up on A or something like that. No, he wouldn't have done that. But Catalina goes up against Doc. Now, Doc gets...
There's a lot of big men in this game.
There's a lot of size in this game. Maybe we should just make it a half-court game.
Yeah, why
Big
not?
men don't want to be running up and down the court. Let's just do it on the half court. Let's just do it on the half court.
Play to 11.
Ones and twos?
Yep.
Alright.
You gotta have twos because Mark, you see him down there, he's walking down there. But all he knows how to do is shoot a 3/2-pointer.
True. Now, Catalina's been playing some of their best basketball when only 5 or 6 people show up. And you know, when Dan's winning, he doesn't say, we didn't have so-and-so, we didn't have so-and-so.
Oh, exactly. That's another thing, man. Man, you're bringing up some great points today.
Now, Team Doc has, they have some storylines of their own. Doc went on vacation. He's back. All right, he's back, and
their division trophy
he's rested. He's rested. They'll be getting their division trophy. Yep. And I told you, 50% of the time when you get your division trophy, you win. 50% of the time.
So they'll win, and then Hog Mob will lose 50%.
Yeah. It all adds up.
Yeah.
It all adds up. Just keep the numbers right.
Yeah.
Now, Team Doc has Allen, who I don't even know if Allen's going to wear shoes this week. His soles are laying in the corner somewhere down here in the gym.
I played 3 games on Sunday.
I asked him when he was walking out the door last week. I saw him. I was like, hey, can you sign him and give him to me? And he was like, nah, I need him for one more game. So that doesn't sound like he's confident about winning though. He said he needs him for one more game.
The first thing he asked me when he came in is, do you have scissors? I didn't even ask. I didn't even ask. Just let him go. And then his wife filled me in on. He was.
I would have went haircut, but I mean,
he was cutting off his soles or something.
You have to be like me asking for scissors for a haircut.
Yeah.
Now we have in this game we have the size. We have Gavin. We have Dave Henninger. You know, Allen 6'6", 6'5". Terrell 6'5". Going up against
Kurt 6'6",
Yeah.
John Radulski
6'7". I don't know. Who do you give the edge to in the big man?
Dan Schultz 5'8".
It's like 6'1". Who do you give the edge to in the big man category?
Gotta go Doc.
Yeah, gotta give Doc.
They're seasoned vets.
Now we look at the guard play. We have Dan Schultz. We have Sebi. I mean, DJ's kind of a tweener. Yeah, he can go either way, I guess. Zach Welcher, does he show up? We don't know. I think he showed up to one game all season. So
Versus Mark.
Well, I mean, if you count Mark.
If
He's probably going to be in the bench most of the game, so we don't really have to include him.
I got to give him credit. He was actually here.
Early?
Half hour early.
Wow.
Last week.
Well, we got Lamont Corey. I guess we have Mark London.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you give the edge to here in guard play?
I'll go Catalina with that one. Dan Schultz has been hot.
He has been hot.
God can't miss.
Oh, we missed. Did we talk about Doc for guard play too?
No,
I missed him too.
He was on vacation.
I'm gonna tell you who's gonna win this game. It's gonna be whoever makes more threes out of Doc and Dan. Whichever one makes more threes. Like, I don't even know if they need to play a basketball game. Let's just do a 3-point shootout.
Well, we can play the whole game, but nothing counts unless
they hit a three.
Hit a three.
What do you think that final score would be?
3-0.
3-0. Who getting the win?
Doc.
Nah, come on. Let's be a little
So
more
I'm
respectful.
contradicting myself because I said Dan was.
Yeah.
So.
No, in all reality, I'm going to say whoever makes more threes is going to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
But the final score is going to be Team Doc 83, Catalina 60.
83 to 6.
83 to 6.
I was gonna get a blowout too.
What are you thinking?
You know you're setting yourself up for another blowout, eh? But I'm going Team Doc 90 to Catalina 66.
So we're in the same ballpark.
Yeah,
same ballpark.
Same ballpark.
Catalina, good season. I mean, they got past the first round. They beat the tough Rebels. Which Rebels actually, Doc's probably really excited that Catalina knocked off the Rebels because Doc has never beat the Rebels this season.
True.
and there are one matchup.
Doc better hope faculty doesn't win. He's been having trouble with the faculty the last couple seasons.
Yeah. You know, it doesn't matter who the faculty walks out there.
It's just the team name that gets to him.
Yeah, so Doc's probably cheering for Hog Mob.
Yeah.
We beat Catalina last season too in the playoffs, didn't we?
Yeah.
Championship. I mean, faculty, their road's already set up. You know, we got the matchups we want. Next up, we have ACC, the Rainmakers, going up against the hot Fireballs.
The hot Fireball?
Yeah, isn't Fireball, you know?
Yeah, Fireball's hot. Like it's
A little spicy, you know?
yeah. Or if you set a ball on fire, it's going to be hot. But
Yeah.
the team itself is not hot.
They just won.
Yeah, they score like 40 points a game. And that's not going to be enough for to beat ACC.
All right, let's hear it. Talk about this game.
ACC's got too much firepower.
More firepower than the Fireballers.
Yeah. Did you see what they did to Team One Eye here? They beat them by 70.
Yeah, but who hasn't beat Team One Eye by 70? I'd be more concerned if they didn't beat Team One. If that game was within 50, I was gonna. The point spread was at 50.
They wanted me to stop the clock.
The point spread was at 50 for that game, and they covered. If they didn't cover, I was going to give the win to the
They had
to Team One
97
Eye.
points. They wanted me to stop the clock so they could get 100.
Well, they want everybody to go home with free Big Macs.
Long Sunday.
So, all right, you're clearly going to pick ACC. Let's hear your
Clearly.
score.
ACC's going to win 84 to 50. What? What's that looking for?
No, that's not going to happen.
84 to 50.
I've been rooting for the Rainmakers all season long,
Until today. Fireballs.
but there was one team that I hope they weren't going to see in the playoffs, and it's Fireballers, but it did not work out for them. They're going up against the extremely hot Fireballers.
You've had too much fireball.
Like, the Fireballers are going to win this game.
We'll see.
How is ACC even going to score with the reigning champ, reigning defensive player? Raheem Riley.
Little dunk over him.
No, that's what I want to see. I want to see anyone on ACC go up and try to dunk on Raheem. It's not going to end well. It's not going to end well for them. There will be no Vince Harvey to Raymar off the backboard this week. That's a challenge. I dare you guys to do it again. There will be no. Who else is dunked in this game? I mean, who wasn't? There will be no Tavon Moore. Fast break dunks. There won't be any of that. Raheem Riley's going to stand on that basket the entire game and make sure it doesn't happen.
Right. We'll see. 84-50.
Listen, J.P. Hurley, Jameer Hayth, they have the guard play. Rudy Enriquez? That's the matchup I want to see. Rudy going up against
all season. Don't bring his name into this.
Not to mention Brian Salter just started heating up from behind 3-point line.
Another reason ACC's going to
That's the only thing going in your favor right now. Is Brian's getting hot at the right time.
I think Brian needs more minutes.
He'll probably, Fireball's going to be blowing him out, so he'll probably get some of this game.
He's going to start this game.
Fireballers, 60-55.
Okay. That's all I can really say to that one.
Next up, we have Elite going up against Mike's favorite team, Back on a Mission.
Elite versus Back on a Mission. They played earlier this season too, didn't they? Elite beat them.
I don't remember who. I know Elite, if they played Elite, beat them, because Elite's only lost to ACC.
I'm pretty sure they did, but...
Now, Back on a Mission has Maurice. They have Omar.
It's going to be a game
the list goes on and on.
Athletes.
It's going to be an up-tempo. We're talking this game, both teams could be in the hundreds. How many Back on a Mission score against us? Like 300 points?
Something like that. Close to it.
Yeah, I think this
we were right on our average, though. Like 80.
Yeah, I mean, we got ours. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
But I think not only Ann has a chance to break the scoring record this week, but Maurice does, and Omar Skinner does. We might have 3 people break the record in this game.
3 people are going to get the record. What's the record? 43?
43.
By John Rodriguez?
We're going to have 3 people break that record this weekend.
You know what, Mike? I know offense wins championships, but in this game it's going to come down to defense. Which team is going to play a little bit more defense?
I think it's going to come down to, it's going to take one stop by the defense. One.
Just one stop? That could happen the first play of the game.
No, that's not what I mean.
Really?
I mean, last 30 seconds, Back on Mission has the ball, something like that. Elite makes a stop, and then goes down, hits the winning bucket, something like that.
So you think it's going to be a close game?
Yeah.
And you think Elite's going to win?
It's going to be a 1-possession game.
You think Elite's going to win?
I'm going with Back on a Mission.
Going Back on a Mission?
Yes.
Wow. Didn't see that.
That was just my example.
Example, but it's not what's going to happen.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's going to happen the other way around. Back on a Mission is going to win this game by 3.
I haven't been so disappointed in Elite all season till last game. Every time I've asked Ant Waters to do something for me, he's done it. I asked him to get the scoring title. He didn't do it. 32 points.
Guess he doesn't want
32 points.
That's it.
That sounds like he wasn't trying.
I know.
And if you're not going to try, don't even lace them up. Don't even lace them up. 40 plus this game, or
43 plus this game.
No, just 40 plus.
No.
He doesn't have to get the record.
Yeah, he does.
He can get 42. John can keep the record. 40 plus this game, or he's no longer my favorite player in the B division.
All right.
He's going to drop to like 2 or 3.
Well, he doesn't want that. I know that. So.
I mean, Antonio Holly was just playing selfish basketball last game. If he doesn't have 15 assists, just to Ant Waters,
Yeah, they all have to.
then he's dropping out of my top 10 list too.
So you're like laying the law.
Yeah, I was upset last week.
All right.
I go. They made me look. They made me look like an idiot on the show.
Mm-hmm.
They made me look like an idiot on here.
All our viewers.
Yeah, I mean, I know at least 13 people watch this.
At least.
At least because I watched it 12 times and you watched it once.
Yep.
So I know at least well, not different people, but now the difference maker in this game is going to come down to James Randolph. James is back. He's healthy, and I saw him hit some threes last week.
You did.
Yes.
All right.
He's going to be a difference maker.
So you got a lead.
I didn't say he was going to win yet.
You
I didn't even talk about Troy Madison yet. You know what? I'm not talking about Troy this week then. Forget it. Sorry, Troy. I'm not talking about
You
you this
picked
week.
a difference maker on elite, and you're saying I don't know if I want to pick them yet.
I didn't say he's going to make threes this week, did I? I said I saw him get
You
knocked.
said he's a difference maker.
Yeah, it could be in a bad way. You didn't let me finish. James Randolph's going to get hot. He's going to hit 3 threes, and they're going to win by 2 points. Elite by 2. 80-78.
Reese, I know Reese watches this because he tells me when I'm going to pick his team. And he's not going to let me down this week.
Well, he dropped out of my top 10 favorite players in the B division a little while ago.
Why?
What he did to us when he played us. He dropped like 39.
Yeah, 39.
Yeah, he dropped. I mean, if you're going to go 39, you might as well go for the record. I'm here to watch history.
Exactly.
You know? Records being broken.
I'd rather be against us than anyone else.
Yeah.
So
if someone's
I'm
going
part of history. Yeah.
I mean, John did it when we were there. We were there when John broke the record.
Yeah.
That's what everyone needs to ask themselves.
Reese isn't going to let me down this week. They're going to win this game 82-79.
So we're like within like a point of each other.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even listen to you.
I said 80-78
Okay.
in favor of elite.
Well, it's 82-79 back on the mission.
All right. You can be wrong.
I'm not.
Was this the best show we've done all season?
It's gotta be.
Capital B-E-S-T though.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for checking us out this week. We have some great games. I can't wait. I love this time of year.
Yeah,
Playoff
playoff
basketball.
time.
Can't ask for anything.
Luckily, we have it 3 times a year. Playoff
We do have,
basketball.
yeah. Yep. All right. Thanks for checking us out. See everyone on Sunday.